Conservative Chris, welcome to the pod.
Hey, happy 250, guys.
We wanted to have you on because sometimes someone has a downside story, something going wrong. So you know you're going to propose. You've told everyone that it's going to happen. They're all going to surprise, or they're all gathered to do a party after the big thing.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a special place on the shores of New Jersey that is very near and dear to my fiance's heart, that she always expressed, like, this is where I want to do it. So we had, like, coordinated this whole trip to go from LA to Jersey, and then there were going to be, like, a series of surprises, one of which was, like, all of our families meeting us at the restaurant, because, like, we wanted them to be in the vicinity, but not, like, you know, pop out and, like, you know, dance to Bruno Mars or whatever.
So you book a photographer. So you're gonna propose on the beach. That's the plan.
That's the plan. Propose on the beach. We're going to propose on the beach. Then I'm going to go to a little Airbnb where there's a nice little setup. Then we're going to go to a restaurant where all of our family will be there to surprise us. That was like the schedule. And I found this photographer. This is down on the Jersey Shore. Because I'm a classy guy. So there was a photographer I found who does this. I found him back in April. And he was like, this is what I do. I do proposals on the beach. And I was like, great, because I'm going to need a lot of guidance. Like, I don't know the territory. I don't know, you know, like where to do it, you know, the best times. And he was like, I got you covered. And he was super helpful in like breaking the whole thing down. I paid him in advance, of course, to reserve it. And then like the week of, I'm there, we're in Jersey, I scope it out. So I'm like, okay, great. This is the deal. So I send him an email on Tuesday and I'm like, hey, this is where we're going to enter the beach. This is what we'll be wearing. This is the exact time. Yada, yada, yada. He writes back. He sends a map with a circle. He was like, this is the place. I was like, that's the place. And he was like, great. I'm going to be in the dunes with a long lens. So you won't really see me. It'll look like I'm just doing nature photography. And then I'll capture the moment. And then when you're done, you call me down and we'll do like a little engagement shoot. Perfect. So I told Natalie, I was like, you know, the ruse was, hey, we're going to let's do like a little date night. So like dress up nice. Which is also funny. The stressful of like making sure your girlfriend is ready to be yes. Photographed.
Baby, put a little more work in your hair.
Well, she was literally like, I'm not gonna...
you, baby, you look fantastic.
yeah. Your issues are different. No, but she was like, you know, I'm not going to curl my hair tonight. Do you care? And I was like, curl your hair.
I do care. Care.
And earlier in the week, I had to like trick her to getting her nails done because that's like a big thing. I was warned, like, you make sure that the nails are done.
Yes. Yeah.
Before the engagement. And then she bought this like little like mini puka shell 2000s necklace, and right before we're leaving, she had it on, and I was like, is that the necklace we're gonna wear?
Oh no!
And she's like, you don't like it? I was like, no, I do. I just think I don't know if it goes with that dress, and like I don't know what, maybe the gold necklace is better. And she was like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Chris, this would be such a great sketch of just increasingly. She's like, I was going to wear this garbage bag, I think. Yeah. It's like, no, not today though.
Yeah. I'm just going to take a shit in my pants.
There's a guy who suddenly has so many opinions on like it, but like who's never said anything about it before. Really
funny. Right. So anyway, it's go time, and it's like, I'm not a nervous guy necessarily, especially I've been dating this woman for 6.5 years. I love her very much. And you hear all these stories about guys being like, you're going to be nervous. And I'm like, I'm a performer. I'm not going to get nervous. Mm-hmm. We get in the car and I'm like, let me just look up. And I like drop the phone and I'm like, and she was like, you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm so fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, we go to the beach. I'm like, let's walk on the beach. We enter. We were a little early. 5:30 was the time. I told our photographer it was like 5:20. So I'm like, yeah, let's go for a little walk. So we start like doing a long lap, and you know, It was very lovely.
This is stressful. This is not easy. This whole thing.
Enough to give you shingles. So we're walking, and as we're walking, I'm like, my eyes are trying to go to the dunes to be like, where is he? Can I find him? And, we're killing time. And then it's like 5:40 and I still don't see him. She's like, come on, let's go. We're going to miss our reservation. And I'm like, man, this guy's fucking good at hiding. Like he's really up there. So we line up. I'm like, hey, I want to talk to you. I do the thing, which I will not reveal here. But it was beautiful and perfect. And
did you quote Wicked?
I did. I did. I hate New Yorkers.
Who can say?
Yeah.
And she's like, what's actually say?
No, I said wonderful. They call me wonderful. I just made it all about me. I did the whole goat professor number. Something bad is happening right here.
So you get on a knee.
So I get on a knee. I do this. She's crying. We hug. We kiss. We have this great moment. I put the ring on. It's perfect. It's lovely. And she's like, oh my God, this is great. And I turn to the dunes and I say, all right, Chris, come on out. And she goes, what? And I was like, there's my photographer. His name is Chris. He's up in the dunes. He's coming out. And I look, and there's no one. And I'm like, okay. She's like, are you sure? I was like, he's coming. He's going to come. He's not going to miss the proposal. This is what he does. And so like 2 minutes go by, and there's no one. There's like a woman fishing, and she's like, congratulations. I was like, thank you.
Did you happen to catch any of that?
Yeah. She was like, no, but I got a striped bass. So I get my phone out, and because he gave me his number, and I like look at the email. It was like 5:30, blah blah blah, and I call him and I go, it rings. He goes, hello. I was like, hey, Chris, it's Chris Cafaro.
He says hello. Now the moment he says hello, do you know
my heart? My heart sank.
Hello?
The moment he's like, hello.
I was Sorry, just finished taking a shit. What's going on?
What's going on? Flush in the background. I was like, hey, it's Chris Cafaro. He goes, hey, man. I said, did you get it? And he goes, get what? I said, the proposal I just did.
What? Get what, Chris?
And he goes, whoa, no, we said 6:30, right? You're joking with me. And I said, Chris, I wouldn't joke about this. And he was like, no. We said 6:30. I was like, Chris, I'm looking at the email, buddy. We said 5:30. We've said 5:30 since April. And he was like, okay, all right. I'm 5 minutes away. Oh my God. Oh, and you just hear like a clanking of like rustling thing. And Natalie is just watching me just crumble on the phone and my face getting red. And so he's like, I'll be there 5 minutes. I said, okay. I hung up, and she was like, Chris, breathe. She was like, listen, this is the best day of my life. This is the happiest day. Please do not yell at him, because it will ruin the day for me, and you can't yell at him. And I was like, and she was like, things happen. And I was like, this thing can't happen. This is the one thing that cannot happen. You have one job, and it's to be there for the moment. You're a proposal photographer. You got to catch the proposal. So this man, 5 minutes later, comes like just trudging down the beach, and nobody can look cool or intimidating walking in sand. So he was just before he can even like get within earshot, he's like, I am sorry. I will.
Glad to see Mike Birbiglia's still working.
Yes. I knew I shouldn't have hired Birbiglia. He's like, if you want
also in
your
the future
pictures,
too.
listen, if you want your pictures to be good. So I was like, he was like, 100% refund. I'm so sorry. I'm so sick to my stomach. And he was like, he shook my hand. And he said, I feel sick. I feel sick. Yeah. on my fiance. So he's freaking out, and he was like, we're gonna, and I was like, Chris, it's a happy day. We're gonna take some pictures, and then you and I are gonna talk tomorrow. That's it. I was like, it's over. It's gone. You missed the most important moment of my life. It's gone. But we're gonna, and he was like, okay. So he's like, all right, well, why don't you guys like get together. And he puts his camera up and he takes 2 pictures and he goes, oh no. Oh no. He's like, can I show you something? Let me show you. He's like, I just want to show you something. Okay, look, the camera's dead. And he was like, this has never happened to me. I have another camera in my car. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. And then he turns to walk away, and he turns back and he goes, 29 years in business. This is the worst day of my professional life. I'm not a hack. He's like, guys, I'm not a hack. You can look at my website. I photographed John Bon Jovi last week. I'm not a hack. And I was like, all right, buddy, I believe you're not a hack. Just go get the camera.
I do believe him that this was just happens to be his worst day of his life.
And I'm just grateful that I could be a part of it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I could be a part of the worst day of your professional life.
It is so crazy in that moment to be like, I need you to know I'm good. Like, it's one of those things you're like, buddy, you just got to shut the fuck up and make it 4 minutes. Like it's done. You're not getting a referral out of this. Wait, things started off rocky, but he really made it up to me once he got the second camera out of the car. Like, just.
I mean, and look, maybe this is a weakness in me, but there was a part of me that really felt bad for this guy.
Yes, it's a weakness in you.
It is.
No, this is. Here's the part that you said the last time you had contacted him was the day before?
2 days before, yeah.
See, now this is the part that I will say, Tovah and I spoke about this, and we said 2 days before. Tovah and I.
Okay, now we have notes.
We would have 2 days before. I would have been, but this guy would have been like, I cannot get this motherfucker to leave me alone. He's so neurotic. And this is where, no. 2 days before. Let me tell you something. Look, I'm freaking out about the shirt. That's 2 weeks from now.
We know.
I would have been closer to ruining the surprise with my neuroses than you saved the surprise, but there's no proof.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we're going to see. We're going to see how you do when you do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because there's not a gaggle of managers and Paige and people coordinating. It's you, buddy. It's you. So I want to know the last time you texted a fucking photographer to confirm his arrival.
I'm lucky. Photography is one of Paige's hobbies.
Yeah.
Am I shooting this now?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
I'm not risking it on a new hire.
But I gotta imagine that guy, he double checked the time for Bon Jovi.
That's very good point, Russell.
I gotta imagine that's where he went wrong, thinking this will be an easy little gig. Like with Bon Jovi, he probably was really checking that email. So I think that is
Well, the craziest thing is like he was like, my buddy has a house like down the block. I got there early. We were just hanging out.
Oh
so like,
God,
this guy,
I don't want to hear this. He was like, I was doing nothing when that was happening. I actually was shooting photos just of the ocean. Like if I just turned a different direction, I would have probably seen you.
I found another couple. I just started taking their picture. They proposed.
So you recreate, you do the thing. Because I saw the shot, and Natalie looks surprised.
Yeah, well, she's a fantastic actress. And we recreated the moment. We were like, should we? And I was like, why not? So, who's going to know? We're not going to tell a lot of people this story. So, yeah, we recreated it, and they look great. And,
They do.
Look, the thing is, it's funny because he had asked, do you want a video? Do you want me to do video? And I thought about it, and I was like, he asked me this before, obviously, not after. And I was like, you know what? I don't want a video because this is a very special moment and it's a very personal moment. And it's something that exists only for us. And a picture is one thing, but a video, it just feels like, I don't know, performative and intrusive. Mm-hmm. And I was like, part of me wants some of this just for us. Well, I got what I wanted. It was just for us.
That's incredible. And this speaks to your character. You wrote him the next day, and what you said, Chris. I mean, my God. Listen. I know for our listeners, Chris's political views are just vile, but he really is such a nice person. And I think the language you said was like, listen, we want it to be a memorable day, and you certainly gave us a memory. I mean, truly, the night. I mean, I can't even imagine the email I would have written this man.
But right, and I wrote that draft. I had that draft.
Oh, you did.
I wrote that draft and I deleted it because I'm like, it's not like in a professional setting where it's like, well, I'm never working with you again, or for the next one, it's over. It's a once in a lifetime moment, except for your family, Gianmarco.
Oh, yes.
It's a once in a lifetime moment, and he missed it. It's done. It's over. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing he can do. It's over. So, so I told him, I was like, it was unacceptable, and it was it completely heartbreaking. But yes, like I said, like you said, Gianmarco, I was like, look, your job as a photographer of these moments is to capture a moment that can never be created and create a memory to last a lifetime. And it didn't go the way we wanted it to, but you gave us a memory to last a lifetime that is unique and funny and just very us. It's very me. It's the most me thing.
I hope he uses it on his fucking website. I hope it goes unique and funny. Gave us a memory to last a lifetime. Chris Cafaro.
A pull quote. Chris Cafaro not pictured.
You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.